What's up everyone, this is FP Sticks bringing you some more Go Battle League battles. In this video, I'm going to be using a line of 3 that really showcases Shiftry here. Now, if you've never used Shiftry or never gone up against a Shiftry, it's probably because you didn't do the Silpharina Fusion Cup. If you recall from some of my videos last month, I talked about how strong Shiftry is as a switch-in. When this thing gets an energy advantage, even some of its worst matchups, you're going to be able to flip just because of how insane that foul play damage is. I'm running Snarl as the fast move, and then Leaf Blade and Foul Play as my charge moves. And let's kind of see how it performs. So I'm running Alolan Raichu, which I've really been loving a lot. Check out my latest video to see some great battles with Alolan Raichu. But Alolan Raichu, Shiftry, and Registeel. And this line of 3 was pretty fun. It wasn't airtight and rock solid. I believe in one of these battles you'll see I go up against someone using a Toxicroak, and yikes. All 3 of my Pokemon here don't have the best matchups against Toxicroak. That Mud Bomb damage is really going to threaten my Alolan Raichu and my Registeel, along with the counter damage from Toxicroak. But against this opponent here, I believe this is where they run double or even triple Mud Boys. So Shiftry has very favorable matchups. Going to be able to bring in the Shiftry, and I'm going to be able to get to the Leaf Blade very quickly. This is easily going to one-shot the Gastrodon. Because of Shiftry's high attack stat, you're also going to win the majority of your CMP ties. Now that Niantic changed how the charge move priority works, the Pokemon with the higher attack stat is going to get their charge move through first whenever you end up in a tie like that. I have my Alolan Raichu against this Grottle here. So I thought Grottle was grass and ground typing, so that's why I brought in my Shiftry to at least hit for strong neutral damage. But I guess it's just pure grass. I don't think I've ever actually gone against a Grottle before, so I guess it's just pure grass. So Foul Play definitely would have been the way to go, but they are staying in with their Grottle here. This is a Razor Leaf Grottle, and it also has Body Slam. So now I'm going for the Foul Play, and that's the damage that I wanted to see. Out comes Umbreon. This is not really the best response to Shiftry, so I'm just going to go straight for Leaf Blades here. I believe in this video we have 9 matches, and 10 matches, and I win 9 of them and lose 1. So a pretty decent streak here using Shiftry. I did hit rank 10 yesterday morning, which was really exciting. You can see my player card there. I at the moment of making this video had 55 wins out of 65 battles, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. So the Umbreon takes me out there. I'm pretty sure this Umbreon is running Feint Attack, because that does not look like Snarl to me. You definitely want to run Snarl as the fast move on Umbreon for that amazing energy generation. And now I have my Registeel against this Skarmory. This is an easy victory here. Registeel is a total wall. I missed the Excellent there. That fighting animation is sometimes pretty challenging. And I'm actually going to win this matchup with my opponent still having 2 shields remaining. When you encounter an opponent like this that is so stingy with their shields, sometimes you just got to go pure fast move beat down to take that victory. Going into the next match here. These battles are a couple days old. You can see I was ranked 6 when I was making this. Okay, Alolan Raichu against Metagross. Let's see how this plays out. I'm assuming this Metagross is going to have Meteor Mash. It's also running Bullet Punch, so I am resisting the Steel type moves, but Alolan Raichu is not very tanky. You can see just how much damage this Volt Switch is doing to the Metagross. Really amazing. They go straight for Earthquake. Oh my gosh, that definitely would have taken me out. But now at this point, I'm just able to fast move farm them down. So very favorable scenario for me. I've really been enjoying Alolan Raichu in the lead spot. So now they bring in Cloyster. Not the best answer to Alolan Raichu. Going for probably double Thunder Punch here. Could have even gone for the Grass Knot, which would have hit a little bit harder here, especially since shields are down. But just go for the Thunder Punch. I'm hoping that one more Volt Switch is able to KO the Cloyster, but the animation is too slow. So at this point, I'm going to bring in Registeel and lock on, farm this thing down. Even if this is a Hydro Pump, I'm okay tanking it. It's just an Icy Wind, so it is going to debuff me. And they bring out Toxicroak. Oh my goodness. So I need to immediately bring in my Shiftry. I wanted to get a Leaf Blade off here, but at least they dump all their energy into my Shiftry, which is what I wanted to have happen. And now I can safely get to this Flash Cannon, which is going to be very close to KOing this Toxicroak. Very close. I need this Toxicroak gone. Oh my goodness, just barely able to lock on, farm it down. Out comes the Cloyster, and I have another Flash Cannon ready, so I'm going to be able to take this matchup. There's that Toxicroak. I believe I run into another Toxicroak in this video as well, but my team does not have really good answers to Toxicroak. Yikes. That could have been really bad. Had to make a very quick swap. All right, we're in an Alolan Raichu mirror match. One thing I should have noticed sooner there is that this Raichu, or their Raichu, is running Thunder Shock instead of Volt Switch. So I'm pretty sure I would have been able to take that matchup, but they make an amazing switch into their Skarmory and they catch my Leaf Blade. But here's one of the scenarios that I'm talking about. In theory, this is a horrible matchup for Shiftry, right? But look how much damage this Foul Play is doing. I'm going to be able to get to another Foul Play. This Skarmory is trying to fully commit to farming me down, but I'm going to get a shield here or take out the Skarmory. I do get the shield. And now since I have Registeel in the back, this Registeel is going to be able to absorb all of the energy that the Skarmory farmed down. So it was totally worthless, all that energy that they have stored now. They're dumping it into Registeel. They do make a switch, very smart on their part. Oh my goodness, it's a Swampert. So check this out. Because I'm up in shields, I am going to be able to get to this Grass Knot. They go for Earthquake. They really should just go for Hydro Cannon spam right here, especially when I'm up 2 shields. Going for the first Grass Knot. It gets shielded, but I'm going to be able to get to the second Grass Knot right after I shield here. I could even farm up one more Volt Switch, I believe. But I'm not going to get risky here. Just going to throw the Grass Knot. This is going to one-shot the Swampert. Amazing. Out comes their Alolan Raichu again. I still have that Registeel. Thunder Punch does a lot, but again, since I'm running Volt Switch, I honestly could have stayed in this mirror matchup in the beginning. I'm pretty sure Volt Switch Raichu is going to beat the other Raichu. Bring in my Registeel. I know that these Thunder Punches are going to do a decent amount of damage, but they go for Grass Knot. That's not the thing you want to see. I'm going to resist the Grass Knot. Thunder Punch is definitely the way to go. I go for the Flash Cannon. Skarmory's in the back. I can absorb anything that the Skarmory is going to throw at me. But these Sky Attacks do add up, and I don't want to get hit by another Sky Attack. So I just go straight for the Flash Cannon, and this should take out the Skarmory. Boom. Down goes the Skarmory. Shiftry is a lot of fun to use. I think having a Grass type on your team can be very viable. Grass types do a good job at countering Alolan Raichu, and because all the moves that I'm going to be throwing at Grass types are going to be resisted. The good thing about Shiftry is that you also have that Foul Play to probably one-shot an Alolan Raichu. Honestly, it probably would one-shot. Here's another scenario right here. My Shiftry is switch-locked against an Altaria, but I'm totally okay with this. You ready to watch this matchup? Again, in theory, you're looking at this and being like, oh, this is horrible. You got your Shiftry stuck against the Flyer. Fine by me. Going to throw another Foul Play. This Altaria has to shield or they're going to lose this matchup, and I'm going to regain switch advantage. I get the shield. I'm going to be able to get to another Foul Play. And I believe I actually... Okay, I do let this go. I could have even committed my shield and flipped back the matchup, but I'm pretty sure I just want to bring in Registeel to farm this down. Oh, I bring in my Raichu again. What is going on here? They make a switch into their Swampert, but oh, I know why I did this, because I wanted my Raichu to have an energy advantage so I could throw a Grass Knot at the Swampert, because Swampert's also going to be a good answer to my Registeel, so I did not want to reveal my Registeel quite yet. Out comes Altaria again. The Dragon Breath is really adding up, but now I have more stored energy in Raichu. It's Registeel in the back. Time to put some Thunder Punch pressure on. Alolan Raichu is a good matchup against Registeel. Another reason why I like it so much. And I have the shiny, so might as well get some use out of this. I had to do a lot of raids to find this thing. So my PvP IVs for it are not really that great. But honestly, now that Niantic has made the more attack-weighted Pokemon get the CMP, I really don't think PvP IVs matter as much as they used to. Because there's a lot of scenarios where having maybe worse PvP IVs, like a higher attack stat, is going to win you that matchup. Oh my goodness, we're going against an Aggron. Don't know about this matchup. I see that the Smackdown is doing a lot of damage to me. I'm just going to throw a Thunder Punch and see how they react. I get a shield, but that Smackdown is doing way more damage to me than my Volt Switch is doing to them. So we'll see how it plays out. It looks like I'm getting a little bit of lag. Hopefully it's not too bad. We CMP tie there. And I'm going to let my Alolan Raichu go down here. I'm going to keep my shield advantage. And now I'm going to bring in Shiftry. This is a pretty gutsy farm down right here. Wow, the Smackdowns almost did half of my health, but now I have a loaded Shiftry with 2 shields. So let's see what this thing's going to be able to do. Out comes Victory Bell. Foul Play is going to do so much damage to Victory Bell. I get the last shield. Now I'm going to bring in my Registeel to farm up a lot of energy. Overfarm just a little bit, and now I'm going to go for the Flash Cannon. Even though Razor Leaf is resisted, it still adds up a lot. I want this Victory Bell gone. It leaves it with the perfect amount of health that I'm able to get a couple more lock-ons at the end. Oh, they Acid Spray bait me. Nice. Very nice. I still have a shield. What is in the back? It's an Arcanine with Thunder Fang. I believe Arcanine also learns Fire Fang, right? So that would have been hitting me for super effective. But since my defense got dropped from the Acid Spray, this is actually kind of a close matchup. I am going to be able to get to the Flash Cannon, which is going to be enough to take out this Arcanine. Good games there. That was a pretty crazy team. Oh, is this the same? No, okay. At this point, I run into a situation that I've been noticing a lot, especially the higher that I get in the ranks, where I encounter the same person back to back. So I believe in this match, I go against this person, and then in the very next match, I go against them again, and their team hard counters mine very well. This Houndoom is giving my Shiftry a lot of problems. It's also, oh my goodness, Houndoom has good matchups against all 3 of my Pokemon. They're running Fire Fang on it. So it's going to shred my Registeel. I am up 2 shields here. So I'm going to bring in Registeel. And oh man, that Fire Fang damage is doing so much. I expected this to be a Flamethrower. Does Houndoom learn Flamethrower or Fire Blast? Some sort of a Fire Charge move, but it was only a Crunch. So good shield bait there. This Focus Blast is able to one-shot the Houndoom. Thank goodness. That thing was giving my line so many problems. Can't remember if I win this matchup or not. Oh my goodness. There's Marsh Stomp. And now that I don't have... Oh man. Do I win this matchup? Now that I don't have Shiftry, this is really rough. I commit a shield there. And I already clicked the charge move, so I couldn't switch into my Alolan Raichu. But now I'm going to switch into my Alolan Raichu and just barely fast move farm that down. Out comes the Abomasnow. Grass Knot and Thunder Punch are both resisted, but I know Grass Knot is the heavier hitting move, so I go for Grass Knot. And I'm able to get to a Thunder Punch. I think this is just barely enough to take out this Abomasnow. Oh man, that was a close game. And I think the next match I go up against them again. Yeah, look at this. Very next match, I go up against the same person. That should not happen. But it's been happening to me, especially today. In the higher ranks especially, it was happening a lot. So I believe this time they make a misclick, because you do not want to get your Marsh Stomp stuck against a Shiftry. And you can see, instead of just going straight for the Leaf Blade, I heavily overfarmed. And I got a shield there. Fine by me. I'm also going to shield this, because I want to exit this matchup with a ridiculous amount of stored energy. So I overfarm a lot. Gonna throw the Leaf Blade here again. Either get the last shield or one-shot this Marsh Stomp. I get the last shield. What is going on? They really want to keep this thing alive. So I'm just going to throw another Leaf Blade. They are out of shields. This Marsh Stomp is going to go down. And if we remember from the previous match, here comes the Houndoom. Both Leaf Blade and Foul Play are going to be resisted, and Leaf Blade is the more energy efficient move, so I went for Leaf Blade. Bring out the Registeel. These Fire Fangs are doing so much damage, though. I am going to commit my last shield here. They still have that Abomasnow. I have a Shiftry that is slightly loaded in energy, but very low health. Go for the Flash Cannon. It is enough to take out Houndoom. Houndoom is very glassy. I'm resisting these Razor Leafs. And I honestly could have gone for Flash Cannon here, because this also would have hit super effective. But it still one-shots the Abomasnow. So that's very unfortunate for that person that they got matched up against me back-to-back. Okay, I think this is where I take my loss. Yeah, this is the Toxicroak guy that wrecks me. Yikes. I bring in Registeel here. Look how much damage that counter is doing. In hindsight, I should have just left my Alolan Raichu in there. But I just wanted to bring in my Registeel to put on shield pressure and just absorb all this damage. So they commit a shield there. They very quickly recognize that their Toxicroak is going to wreck my team, because I switched in something that is also weak to Toxicroak. Now I'm going to bring back my Alolan Raichu. I'm at least going to hit him for neutral damage, but the Mud Bombs are really going to hurt. And they're really going to add up fast. I need to get this Toxicroak out of here so my Shiftry in the back can do something. But my Registeel got melted so fast. Oh, the last shield goes right there. They are seeing how much damage their Toxicroak can do to this line. They haven't even seen my Shiftry yet. They switch in the Registeel. Okay. Kind of confused on what I should do here. I could have possibly switched in my Shiftry, but I still don't know what their third Pokemon is. So at this point, I just want to do as much damage to this Registeel as possible. And this Registeel has to commit a charge move to taking out my Raichu. So this is most likely going to be the Flash Cannon. But I know that they still have some stored up energy. So my Shiftry is going to come in. And pretty sure it's just going to get one shot by a Focus Blast. Oh my goodness, I'm able to get to this Foul Play before they get to Focus Blast. And I think in the back they have, yes, a Azumarill. So if I would have had like one more Snarl's worth of energy, this would have been slightly different. But they bring in their Toxicroak to catch this Leaf Blade. Great play, but honestly I had to throw the energy anyways, so it didn't really matter. The Azumarill is going to be able to get to the Ice Beam and take out my Shiftry. So yeah, here's the Ice Beam. Shiftry's going to go down. So I do lose this match. I believe I go 9-1, or I might have gone 8-2. We will see. We will see. Good games there. My line was totally weak to Toxicroak, and they exploited that very heavily. Okay, this is an amazing matchup for me. So I'm expecting an immediate switch. I don't know why they are staying in. Every single Volt Switch they get hit by is an insane amount of damage. So they bring in Lucario. I have to stay in with my Raichu, because I do not want to bring in Shiftry to get wrecked by the counters, and I don't want to bring in Registeel to get wrecked by the counters. So I'm going to apply a lot of shield pressure with these Thunder Punches. And I know this is a matchup I'm easily going to be able to win. And since I know that they have a Azumarill in the back, my Shiftry is going to be able to handle that, as well as Registeel can handle that. So might as well stay in this scenario. Able to take out the Lucario. Out comes Altaria. I'm just going to rip off a bunch of Thunder Punches here. So this is already a good game, because they have the Azumarill in the back. I have a full health Registeel and a full health Shiftry. So very favorable for me. I've been liking Go Battle League a lot. I'm very excited for when the Ultra and Master League season comes out, especially. We'll have some new Pokemon that we can use and some new strategies. But now that I'm ranked 10, man, the competition is absolutely insane for these battles. So I definitely tend to use like pretty meta Pokemon, but I like having like one Pokemon in there that people might not necessarily know the matchup against. Like Shiftry was really fun to use in this. Don't know if I'm going to be including it in some of my more top lines. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Shiftry. Let me know what maybe what spice pick you guys have been trying out. Toxicroak seems very interesting. I might give that a try. I saw a comment on my videos for a Gallade maybe. So we will see, but stay tuned for some more Go Battle League battles. If you want to be on my friends list and train with me and support the channel, head on over to my Patreon. Link will be in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.